Excellent. Excellent.
Awesome. Good evening, everybody. What's going on? My name is Ace Guzman.
Hello, guys. How you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
And we're Ace and Rich, and we are your Power Lead System Fast Start training trainers.
Don't mind me, I'm coughing. It's really cold.
Oh, yeah, it's very cold, very
Yeah.
cold. And we're coming to you live all the way from Puerto Rico.
Beautiful
Yes.
sunny island of Puerto Rico. Beautiful place.
So what we're doing today is we're here to walk you through your steps to getting started on the Fast Start with marketing the Power Lead system. And we're going to go over some details in the back office, things you need to get familiar with, where to get started, where to get your links, where to get your traffic. Rich will be taking care of all that and answering questions related to that.
Yes.
And I will take care of going over the new actual updates for the company and introducing you to Home Business Pro, which is an actual program as part of the company and the new compensation plan that's in place, as well as all the great features that you'll be getting access to within the Home Business Pro upgrade. So without further ado, let's give a quick update and shout out to all the people who actually took the time to come here on a Thursday night. Could be doing anything else, but you'd rather be here on the PLS Fast Start with Ace and Rich. James Funicello, good to see you. Welcome, man. How you doing? Nick, how are you? Welcome to the Fast Start. Raymond Clark, I know that name. Kevin Rowe, James Teff, how you doing? Welcome to see you. Everett Smith, good to see you. Alan King, good to see you as well. Awesome. And those of you who are watching live within the Power Lead System Facebook group community, hello, everybody. Hashtag replay. Welcome to the Fast Start. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
You guys ready? Let's do it.
Y'all set?
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, guys. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go over the simple steps for you to get started. Now, there are really 3 simple steps for you to get started in the Power Lead system. Okay. And I'm going to be going over the first few steps. Now, I usually do talk about a bonus step, and it's important for you to understand. And that's if you have a current business. And we're going to get into that as well. Okay. So let me head over to, there we go. We got people hopping in more, huh? Okay.
I'll let them in, Rich. You
All
go
right,
ahead
cool.
and go on.
So here we are. Let me just maximize this. So as you can see, guys, this is the back office. Well, not the back office, but the login screen for Power Lead system. And we're going to log in. And then
Joshua Lindsay just joined, and Albie is here as well. Welcome.
awesome. We're going to do live. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this back office here. And there is something new coming for the back office that I want to let you know. But right now, I want to give you some simple steps to get started in the Power Lead system. My question to you is, if you are brand new and you are here, type in a 1 in the chat.
Yes, do that.
Let me know in the chat if you are new. If you are, put number 1 in the chat. Very important. I see a number.
Somebody put a 2.
Okay, Shay's okay. Number 1.
A 1. Okay, Shay is
Okay.
brand new. Welcome. Okay.
Okay, cool. So we got some new people here. Okay.
Oh, Mark gets okay. Mark
Awesome.
too. Okay.
So we got a few people here that are brand new, and this is important for you to understand. So guys, this is for you. People that are brand new, I want you to pay close attention.
Yes,
okay?
please do so.
And I want you to follow these simple steps. There have been people on this Fast Start training who have followed my simple step, pretty much simple steps that really can help you get results in your business. Okay. So people are watching this, they're getting results just from the Fast Start. So pay close attention. Your first step when you're back here, guys, all right, is to get your own domain. So I'm going to click on add your domain. All right. Now in that box underneath there, you're going to type in any word that you want for your domain. You could put, work with your name, or get paid with your name, or any name that you have in mind for a domain name. All right. So I'm going to use one for an example, and I'm going to just put in get paid with Ace. Okay. Now, once I choose what I want for domain name, I'm going to choose the next step. The next step is the spelling correct? All right. Check off all the other boxes, right? And then after you check off all these boxes, you're going to click on charge my credit card now. Now, I already have a domain, so we're not going to really click on that button. All right. But you would if you're brand new and you don't have a domain name. Now, let's go back to the getting started section. Now that's your first step. Everybody clear on that? Right? Easy peasy. Second step is we got to click on the easy button, because now that you have your domain name, we got to connect the website to the domain. Now, normally this would be kind of a little bit techie, but Powerly System makes it super, super easy. All right. So these are the websites here: Lead Lightning, Free Lead System, Fire Your Boss Funnel, Home Business Pro Funnel. All right. Now, here's the thing. Since you are brand new, I'm going to choose Fire Your Boss Funnel for an example. Now, if you don't know what Home Business Pro is, don't worry about that. Ace is going to go over some information on that in just a moment. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this green button right here, Fire Your Boss Funnel. I click on there. Now, as you can see, I already have it here. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to do it all over from scratch so you can see how I do it. So when you click on that, guys, the Fire Your Boss Funnel button, there's a box here on the left. I want you to type in Fire Your Boss, just like that. And then here, I already have my domain name. And if you're brand new, you'll just have one. It'll be right on the right. And all I have to do is click on this green button. Okay. And then automatically my link pops up. That means that we just connected the domain literally in seconds to our website. How amazing is that? Talk about getting you up and running as fast as possible to get you marketing, right? So now I'm going to click on this link so you can take a look at the funnel. And right here, this is the capture page. Capture page is someone that puts the name and email, so that way they, you get the information and the lead. And there is also a follow-up process with this funnel, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, let's go over to this third step. What is the third step? The third step is we got to make sure that we get eyeballs to look at this page, because nothing happens automatically, right? We got to be more proactive and get people to see this page. How do we do that? Well, we're going to go over to where it says training. Then I'm going to go over to where it says training area. And in the training area, I'm going to choose marketing. And I'm going to scroll down to where it says solo premium ad vendors. Now I'm going to click on this link right here, right? The one highlighted in blue. And then once we click on that, we are going to get signed up here. Put your name, your email, and your password and get signed up. Once you have an account with them, you're going to log in. And now you're here in the back office of Udemy. Now what we're going to do is, the first thing I want to do when I get back here is I want to find some sellers. Who is the one that's got some traffic for me, so I can get some eyeballs on that website. Now, as you can see, there is a filtered area right here, guys. Okay. And what I like to do is say got sales 30%. And the reason why I do that is because I want to make sure there is a percentage of people who are making sales and not just leads. So as you can see right here, Sarah Crunk, 40 cents per click, pretty simple. I'm going to choose her. Now, when I click on her, the first thing that I want to do, I want to scroll down and I want to find out what kind of leads does she have. This lets me know that's 100% top tier countries. All that means is that it's all people who speak English and it comes from those countries. So it's all English speaking people from all those countries. Pretty awesome, right? Now, what's the next thing I'm doing? I'm going all the way down here, and now I'm looking here at the testimonials. My next criteria, I want to make sure that people are making sales with Sarah Crunk's list, but I also want to make sure it's recent. And as I can see here, it's pretty recent, right? We got the 21st of April, 19th of April, right? 19th of April, 7th of April. So we got some recent testimonials. This is a very, very good thing. So now that we have that, what do we got to do? Well, let's scroll back up and let's go to this area right here in the box. Now, remember when I told you that we need to grab this link here? We're going to highlight it. We're going to copy it. We're going to go back to Sarah Crunk here in Udemy, and we're going to paste it in this box right here. Now, if this is my first time running with Sarah, which is not, but if it was, I would back it up till about 200 clicks. Because the goal is for you to get started, get in motion and go through the process so you start learning, okay? Now, all I have to do now is I have to click on checkout. Now, when I click on checkout, I have two choices to pay. I can pay with my PayPal account, or I can pay with a debit card or credit card right here. Once I pay for this, I'm going to get a message from Sarah under these messages. Okay. Now, when you get messages, all right, you're going to be able to communicate with your sellers. Give them 24 to 48 hours to respond to you. And then you'll be able to communicate because they want to know how your traffic's going. If you have any questions, things like that, you could ask them a question. You might be saying, Rich, I don't know what to ask them. Very simple. Ask them this question. When was the last time you replenished your list with new leads? When was the last time you replenished your list with new leads? Okay. So once we actually are doing that, we are good to go. Now, what I want to do is I really want to get a little more serious here, guys. And I want to talk about the 5 essential mindset principles for success. These are things that me and Ace had to adopt in order to break free, fire our boss. And pretty much I've been doing this over a decade now. So I can tell you that I have a lot of experience in this business. Okay. So me and Ace, we have to adopt these principles. So these are not just theory. These are actual facts that we have to adopt. So number 1, don't sell. Focus on building relationships. That is the key to your success when it comes to build the Power Lead system. Number 2, focus on learning and improvement. Remember I told you that what you're learning here, I want you to learn and I just want you to go through the motions. That's why I told you 200 clicks, because I wanted you to just get started. Because once you get started, this is where you start learning and improving. Okay. Number 3, don't be afraid to take risk, right? Nothing is ever worth doing unless it's worth taking a risk. If you never take a risk, there is no reward. I can guarantee you that. Number 4, take action. And if you're brand new, be realistic. You are learning brand new skill sets. Give it time. My mentor always told me, I believe, Rich, if you never quit, you will figure it out. And I did. Therefore, you can figure it out too. Number 5, you're just one funnel away. What I share with you, when you connected your domain name to that website is a funnel. All right, Russell Brunson talks about funnels. So guess what? We have the funnel for you. No worries. Number 6, elevate your why. Write the top 5 things why you are here and why does it mean so much for you to be here. In other words, don't go by anybody else's lifestyle, somebody else's dream. I want you to go with your dream and what matters to you and connect your emotional state to your why. So that way at night, when you're laying down in bed, you can't stop thinking about it because it keeps eating you day in and day out. That's what I mean about your emotional connection. It has to matter. All right. So now I'm going to hand it over to Ace and she's going to take over the training.
Thank you, Rich. So I'm going to give you guys a little background of who we are and why you should listen to us, right? Why no other trainers other than Ace and Rich? Why Ace and Rich? Well, first of all, thanks to Neil Guest for actually allowing us the opportunity to share our experience here at Power Lead System and contribute what we know about becoming a super affiliate. We've been super affiliates for a very long time, and we also are top earners here in Power Lead System, as well as other opportunity companies that we've been a part of. And we're also trainers there as well. We are winners of multiple affiliate type contests, cash prizes we've won, travel rewards, traveled different places like Hawaii, Las Vegas, and Florida. We've also won car bonuses. So these are the fun rewards and benefits benefits that we get with actually having these types of skill sets. And on top of that, Rich and I both fired our bosses. Some of you guys actually came through a dollar trial as a new gold member and came through the Fire Your Boss funnel, the one that Rich actually shared with you. That is our story. We lived it. That is what happened. And that's why that is now the new funnel part of Powerlead's system. And we moved from Massachusetts all the way to the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. We got tired of Massachusetts, which is known as Taxachusetts. For entrepreneurs, we couldn't actually be able to do what we really wanted to do over there and have the laptop lifestyle like we could do here in Puerto Rico. We specialize currently in instructing marketing techniques. We teach you guys, those of you here are marketers, how to become better independent, business owners, entrepreneurs, and we do consulting as well. Like we're helping Neil right now with Powerlead system. And we also provide training within the Powerlead system in the Lead Generation Academy section. But before all of that happened, I want to take you back in the time where we were not doing that great. We were actually a homeless family, and we were a family of 3, as you can see, and we actually lived in a Motel 6, and we were over $55,000 in debt. And that took a while to build up to that level, but life did not give us different opportunities to be able to do things, and we did not have the business mindset like we have today. We made very poor choices that have caused us to go into further and further into debt, and our family said enough is enough, you have to leave. And that's what had happened. And this photograph is the actual photograph of the place that I used to live in, Motel 6 in Enfield, Connecticut. I'm across the street taking this photograph. And Rich had a very poor schedule, work-life balance. It affected his health, and it affected all of our energy levels. We couldn't concentrate on the things that we needed to do. It was always either work or taking care of my son or trying to figure out how we're going to get an apartment. And everyone said no. We had so many family members we went to and they said no. We had people in the government section that we asked for Section 8 homes to help us out and get a place to live. They said no. I literally was stressed out. I was worried about the future. And I thought to myself, is this it? Is this my life? Is this what it's going to be like 5 years from now? Is this the kind of future that my son, who is like 4 years old right now, is going to live? I said, no way, no way. I was not going to do that. So Rich and I, we decided to become what is known as affiliate marketers. We dived into the program known as Powerlead system. And in 2019, we actually plugged into the training courses that are in the back office. I started going through the Max Steingart training, which is Emily's Free Leads, started learning how to use Facebook and how to actually start communicating and connecting and closing sales myself. I also was a part of another program that I became the top earner of as well. And I applied those techniques in that program. And in Powerlead system to date, I was able to earn $106,000 in total commissions here as the top earner. And from then on, we hit our breakthrough success and we created even multiples of 6 figures along the way. And presently in 2022, 2023 now, we have been brought on board as your personal coaches. That's right. When you upgrade to Powerlead Systems Lead Generation Academy membership, which is the membership that you pay monthly for, we will be able to coach you in your business. So wherever area you're in, whether you're a newbie or an affiliate for a long time, a seasoned veteran, or been struggling and disgruntled with the marketing industry and you want to get better and back on track, we are here for you. That's what we're here for. So when you upgrade to LGA, once a month, you'll be able to plug in, bring us your work. Let us look at your ugly capture pages, your emails, whatever you want to do and talk about. We are here to help you move forward. Something that Powerlead system has not had in 20 years. Now we're bringing it to you here. So why am I sharing that with you? Listen, here's the thing, guys. We are showing you what is possible. What is possible with actually learning affiliate marketing? It doesn't matter what you sell, honestly. It comes down to the skill sets. Think of Powerlead system as a suite of tools, but also a university to learn how to become a better marketer. There's courses in here that's going to help you learn how to improve your skill sets with internet marketing that you never learned before in any other program you've been a part of. And the type of support you're going to be getting here, hands down, is going to be better than what you get other places that you're a part of. So I'm showing you this because what is possible. I can go from a Motel 6 to be able to change my life, go from homelessness and get out of the rut and start firing my boss and be able to live the laptop lifestyle for real. Now, I want to share with you guys something because we are helping Neil and the Power Lead system really build up a great portfolio of success stories. And we also want to share with you also a very important disclaimer. Follow along with me, okay? The income or earning statements provided are for illustrative purposes only and are not guarantee of success or income or earnings. Your success depends on various factors, such as your investment of time, effort, knowledge, skills, and money. We do not guarantee any level of success or income, and we're not liable for any actions taken by you. Our program is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and results may vary. By using our information, you acknowledge that your results may differ from others who use the very same information. The Power Lead system and its affiliates comply with is known as the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission guidelines, and ensure that all representations are truthful. Okay, so when you actually start noticing success stories, results, testimonials, social proof, like screenshots, and you see people making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, or as much as like $30,000 a month, do not be discouraged, be inspired, because here's the thing, that person, they took that knowledge, they learned the skills, and they put in the time, effort, and investment to get to that level. Okay, so everybody here is going to be at a different level. Now let's talk about the Home Business Pro. Okay, if you do not have this yet, I'm going to tell you why you should. Okay, Home Business Pro used to be known as Social Profit Academy. It's the platinum level in the back office of Power Lead system, and I'm going to share with you what that is and what you get when you actually upgrade, because Neil wants to create more and more success stories. So let's go back to the getting started area, and we're going to go to the training tab right over here. And we're going to highlight this tab right here that says Home Business Pro. Now, if you don't have this, you will have to upgrade, okay? And I will go over the pricing details and all of that in a few minutes. But right now, if you do have this, create your username and password if it's your first time. And if it's your first time logging in and you haven't had a chance to dive into the courses yet, we're going to do that right now. Okay, great. So let's click on the login tab. Put in our password. Okay. At the very top, you have a menu. Okay. And you're going to see different tabs for different things. Email Academy, YouTube, interviews, ChatGPT, and bonuses. So let's click on Email Academy. Now I want to really talk about what is the benefit of Email Academy. Long ago, Power Lead system did not have this in place, okay? We had what is called Master Traffic Institute, which is the high ticket level for MTI, okay? That's the last product, last level that you would upgrade to. And I think it costs like over $1,997 now. In that level, there were many various leaders and top earners sharing their secrets to success of how to build a business with online marketing. However, there was no trading back there about copywriting, not to learn how to create emails and follow up with those leads that you're paying for when you're actually doing solo ad marketing or doing other forms of paid marketing and traffic generation to get leads and sales. And many people we heard complained about how they couldn't understand how to follow up with their buyers and their leads. That's why I was able to introduce that problem to this guy right here, my friend, my coach that I invested into, Greg Davison. He's the top gun of internet marketing. He literally took his formula, shared it with Neil, and Neil just literally just fell in love with it and said, we got to have this part of Home Business Pro. We added it to Home Business Pro. It is now available to you within the upgrade, and you're going to access this 9-week training really to help you break through your business results when it comes to email follow-up. So if you have your own autoresponder, that's even better. But when it comes to like creating emails and knowing what to say when you need to follow up with those leads, Greg will break it down for you. So in this 9-week course, and I say 9-week course, basically it's 9 total video modules, and they're going to be as long as 2 hours a piece. So when you actually start going through this training, when you upgrade it, make sure you take it seriously and you actually study and apply the techniques that Greg is teaching you with your existing email list or the one that you're just getting started. And I say that because the results do vary. However, When we look at week 1, you're going to learn for the rules for writing and his overview of what to expect in the next coming weeks. In week 2, it's going to be all about storytelling. Okay. It's not so much as writing emails and saying, come over here and buy my stuff. Powerlead system is the best thing than sliced bread. It's more about writing copy and actually creating that persuasive language that comes across to your reader, your lead, to say, here, some information, I'm piquing your interest. And since you're interested, click the link below and I want you to take a look at my video. So he literally tells you how to convey that information effectively. In week 3, he teaches you how to write everyday situational stories, stuff that's in your own life that you could actually transform into a business lesson and then teach it in the form of a story. He's going to teach you how to do that. Week 4, deliverability and open rates. This is really good for beginners, but really mostly it applies to those who are a little bit advanced and are struggling with why they're having excuse my French, but very like screwed up open rates. Like your rates are like 1%. My God, that's terrible. But he's going to teach you how to take that and literally improve your open rate so you get better opens, better inboxing and deliverability with those email broadcasts that you're learning to send out, and click-through rates. In week 5, he's going to go over subject lines. Who here, put it in the chat, struggles with writing a subject line? Like you have no idea what to write in the subject line when you do a follow-up. That right there is going to be all covered in week number 5. In week 6, he's going to go over the 17 deadly mistakes when it comes to email marketing. Week 7, PWAT, which is a formula that's very effective when it comes to writing short emails for your list. And he's going to do a live training with an actual student, pulling out a couple of students who did the homework. So each week you're going to have homework assignments and he's going to have these recorded. So you're going to see him in action doing all of this. Now, this class was already done. Okay. It was already done. And there was a Facebook group called PLS Email Academy. So if you do find that group, that's okay. You can be a part of it, but Greg is not active in that group as much anymore, like it used to be when this launched. So you have the actual recordings and that's what's part of this course. And week 9 is Greg's 6-figure blueprint. Everything he learned from going from 0 to making over $100,000 with just this one skill set. And here is where your assignments are going to be. So when Greg says, go get this checklist, this is where you're going to get it. You're going to go right under the resources tab. You're going to grab the downloads. And a lot of them are all Google Docs anyway, and they're written by Greg. So Greg, these are Greg's notes. These are Greg's trainings. All you do is just download his resources and follow along with what he's taught you from the 2-hour lesson and then go and do the homework. Okay. And by the way, I'm in that class too. So you're going to hear Greg actually chomping the bit with me when I make my mistakes. So, you know, that's real. Okay. But like, for example, let's say, for example, you've had a list for a long time. Let's say you got a list of 5,000 leads and you still don't know how to revive those leads because they're in the grave right now. They're so cold. They don't even know what you're doing, what you're marketing, and you don't know how to follow up. Check this out. Just from clicking on this link right here, Greg literally maps out what is called the Dean Jackson 9-word email follow-up. And he teaches you how to write a 9-word email that's going to grab somebody's attention immediately, right like there, and how to get them to open up that email and how to respond to you. And you'd be surprised. I actually used this technique. I had a list of 6,000 people. And when I actually sent this out, boy, did I get a lot of replies. Okay. So listen, when I'm telling you, follow along with that training. It's going to help you out a lot. Those of you who are brand new, just getting your list going, you never done this before, you too. You too. This will help you as well. You can get a crash course on learning how to do email copywriting. Okay, this value alone, just from Greg's course, guys, let me tell you, you could actually easily get this type of a course for $4,000. Okay, because to invest into a coach is going to be just as that much. So with that, that's going to be included with your upgrade for Home Business Pro. So I want you to consider that. Now let's take a look at YouTube. Now this one is under construction. We're actually adding some things here. Let's click on the YouTube Profits tab. We put this in place here. Actually, Neil put this in place here along with Brian Bracken. And what we did here was to introduce you to video marketing. So if you're using YouTube to get leads and sales, you got to learn how to create video content. Okay. It's not so much as you just bobbleheaded and talking about, you know, the weather and seeing how things are going today. No, this is more about content that people are searching for. So yes, you're going to be learning a little bit of SEO. You got to know about how to create content about what people are already searching for what you have to offer. And this is the way to do it. So we've got some training coming in back here pretty soon, but we have about a couple of modules that you could actually start diving into right away. We have information here. This is a placeholder. We got stuff talking about YouTube Shorts. You could actually use YouTube Shorts to create content as well. Some information there for you to read. More people are coming in at the last minute. I'm going to let you guys in. Okay. Just follow along. And then we have resources here about video marketing tips, what types of equipment you should be using, what types of software you use for video editing, things like special effects, things like that. All these things are all back here for recommendations. Let's move on to the next tab, interviews. Okay, why do people attend webinars and why do people attend podcasts? They love the interview. They love to hear about the success stories. They love to hear about, you know, the who's who in the industry and what are they doing and how were things before and what are the secrets to their success and what are their breadcrumbs that I could learn from, so that way when I'm on my way to success, I can actually duplicate as well. These interviews are here for you. They're with people that are actually known marketers, top students here at Power Lead System. Here we are right here as well. And none other than other influencers like Max Steingart. I told you guys that I went through Max Steingart's training when I first got started in 2019. I'm telling you, it is awesome. It's a great training. I highly recommend it for those of you who are in network marketing and are using the Power Lead System. Definitely. And affiliates, you too. Yes, you too should learn how to communicate with people on Facebook and understand how to connect and close sales as well. So Max Steingart, best training, best interview here. Matt DeMeo, those of you who are in the personal development, those of you in the mindset shifting, Matt DeMeo is being interviewed right here so you guys can actually learn from his success story. Let's go into the newest addition, ChatGPT. Oh my gosh. You know, when Pinterest came out, I was addicted. And now that ChatGPT is out, I'm addicted. It's my new favorite tool. Not only that it's free, but I actually can go through this course here and share with you guys that this is a crash course from beginner, how to put in the proper inputs to get what you want that artificial intelligence to deliver for you as far as generated content. And it's not plagiarized. It's not plagiarized. It's absolutely based on what you want it to do. If you say, write me a Facebook post with emojis, it's going to do it. If you say, write me a blog post, it's going to do it. If you say, write me a video script for my YouTube account, it's going to do it. It's going to do a lot and more. So go through this course here when you get the Home Business Pro and start diving into the crash course about using ChatGPT. You won't regret it. Now, what better way to actually sell a new offer than to have additional bonuses? So what we have here is some additional bonuses provided within the Power Lead System. We have Alan Cousins, who's going to go over some mindset, 7 exact steps to grow your business. And then we have a training here, actual several bonuses by me and Rich. We definitely love to contribute. So Neil loved our training that we did exclusively on a webinar for the company, and he wanted to put this as a bonus. 7 steps to building a successful rock star team here within the Power Lead System. A great training there. 7 ways to use social media to build your personal brand. There's a training right there by myself and Rich. How to generate leads with TikTok. If you're using TikTok, how to generate leads with TikTok. We have training right there, and the ABCs of list building. You got to still work those leads on that list, and you got to know how to do it. Rich goes over a detailed training on the ABCs of understanding your email marketing and list building. Then we have Franco Gonzalez, another all-time top earner here within the Power Lead System and coach. He's been doing these for so many years. He's a great master at attraction marketing. He's going to be showing you what he knows about that and using your blog to generate leads to build up cash flow. Amazing. Okay. So now that I pretty much lost my breath there for a minute, we just went over all the great things that you get available. Let's head back to the slides. And I want to address an issue that most of you were probably here. We have a lot of people here tonight, and I'm very happy that you're patient with me and understanding when it comes to seeing what is PLS really all about. But some of you guys are a little doubtful about if this is really going to work. And also, you probably got that little monkey brain thinking that's saying, can I make money with this? Can I really make money with this? I'm not sure, Ace and Rich, if I could make money like this. I mean, you guys made money with it, but how can I make money with it? Listen. Everybody is different. They're on a different path, a different journey. Some people learn faster than others. Some people learn slower than others. It's okay. You are where you are at. Okay. But you are in the right place at the right time. So let me share with you guys some testimonials here by the top best students in the business. We have none other than Frank Calabro Jr. He started with Power Lead System in 2013. He went from his last $500 in his pocket back in 2013, got started with PLS, plugged in the training, started utilizing the system and the tools. Now he makes 8 figures, and he's generated so many leads and so many sales. He continually markets using PLS's funnel systems to replicate and create for other offers as a super affiliate. Then we have Jason Hopkins here. You can relate to Jason. Jason actually drives people around for a living. What company is that? Lyft. He works for Lyft. He's a Lyft driver. And what did he do? He plugged into PowerLead system. Why? Because his problem was basically he had a hard time making a sale with everything that he was marketing, from JV Zoo products to ClickBank. He didn't know what he was doing. He was spamming people. We plugged him into PowerLead system. In 2017, he got upgraded to Master Traffic Institute, made his first $3,000. Then we have Mark Castile, a young marketer here. He said, I was no marketing expert when I first joined PowerLead system in 2019. I wanted to build an internet marketing business as opposed to continuing college and getting myself into student debt, like a lot of other people do in their 20s. But I took action after going through the training and generated my first 14 gold sales in 6 days. Then we have Aid Heath. You guys are going to recognize his name. You're going to see it a lot on the leaderboard. This guy here is from the UK. He plugged into PLS and he cleared $60,000 of debt within 3 months' time of contributing his time and learning and applying what he learned, rather than spending 9 years at his regular job that it would take him to actually clear up that much debt. And with his commissions, he was able to pay towards some of his aunt's cancer treatment. And we have the one and only Rob Frazier. Now, remember when I showed you guys what is going to happen with PLS Email Academy about video marketing? Rob Frazier is going to be adding a video training there very soon. You're going to be hearing his secrets about how to utilize video marketing strategies to generate leads and sales. But when he got started with PLS, he's been using everything, all the tools, all the training, and he's generated over $340,000 last year alone just from doing that. So how would you feel to have these types of results for yourselves? Put it in the chat. Let me see the engagement. Rich, take a look at the chat. Who here would feel great if you had these types of results for yourself? Who here would feel great if they made even just 2 sales? Oh my God, right? Or if you generated leads and you've been marketing some other offer and you're in another business and you would actually like to generate your first 500 leads for that offer.
You know, and here's the thing too. It's like, if you think about it, right? If once you make your first sale, it's over. You know why? Because once you make your first sale, you can make 2 sales. Once you make 2 sales, you can make 4 sales, and the list goes on and on and on. This is what people have to understand.
Yes.
Once you make that first sale, you can duplicate what you did, because you'll realize what it took to make that first sale.
Absolutely. So looking at the chat here, looking at the feedback, what I see so far, Mark says, is a process. Yes, you're so right, Mark. It is a process that we can follow and learn from people who have a proven track record. Yeah, exactly. Because you know what? You're not following the blind leading the blind. You're following people who actually have results, and you want those similar results as well, right? Absolutely. Great, great feedback. Somebody said tremendous, tremendous. Yes, I would, no doubt. Absolutely. Money, 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 money. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. So it would feel absolutely amazing. And I can concur, because we felt the same way. And I want to talk to those of you who are sitting on the fence that are, being skeptical. Listen, I love skeptics. You know why? It's your defense mechanism. But think about this, okay? You don't want to be broke forever. Being a skeptic will keep you in that place for a long, long time. I can concur. I've been there. But let me tell you something. Like I said, when I took that picture across the street from Motel 6, I said, where the hell am I going to be in the next 5 years? Certainly, I ain't going to be this. Nope. Okay? I'm not going to be sitting on my butt watching television and Spanish novellas, drinking beer, or watching the game, hoping and praying that my bills are going to go down. Okay? That's not going to work. What about this? Looking at the electricity bill. Have you seen what's going on with inflation right now? Everybody's worried about this, because electricity ain't getting any lower. So you got to think about that as well if you don't do nothing. So think about those things, what's happening going on in the world. What can you do to literally solve that problem? Get upgraded and be a part of PowerLead system. We have a great community here. We got all new support, and all new system is coming, all new back office. You got to hear about it on the conference call tonight. I'm telling you. I have a little meeting afterwards. Absolutely. And we're getting ready to have our first powwow with you guys. Hang on a second. And I want to tell you, I put this picture together. You know why? Because I remember what it took for us to go from scratch to literally build this thing out.
That was Mr. Geek Squad Tech guy.
And there's the internet marketing logo in the beginning, like right there in that map. And this is all you got to do and put together. And it costs a lot of time and a lot of money. Well, PowerLead system is a done-for-you system. Okay? Absolutely. So how much does it cost to upgrade to Home Business Pro? It's only a one-time payment, lifetime offer. You own it for life for an investment of $497. That's it. That's all you pay. And your position, it's commissionable. You're going to earn $200 every single time for every sale when you sell it. Neil will talk to you more in detail about that, but we just added a new compensation plan called Perpetual Leverage, and it's in the back office next to that button that is red that says Home Business Pro Platinum. Watch that video, and it's Neil drawing by hand, okay, the compensation plan. No kidding. He likes the old school style with pen and paper. I love it. And so he's basically explaining to you how you get paid, okay? Now, if money is tight, if money is scarce, or you don't realize, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, I understand. I can concur. So what I'm saying to you is Neil's going to make it available to you for 2 easy payments of $298.50. You could split the payment. And you want to know something, Alicia? If you made a sale in the middle of making that first payment, you're still going to get the full commission. Now, no companies don't do that, right, Rich?
No,
they do not do that. They do not do that. They hold the money for 30 days and you don't get it, right?
That's right. You have the commission.
You get half the commission.
Yeah.
Neil was like, no, you get the full commission. That's how it's done.
That's
so
cool.
once you make that decision, that's it. Your Home Business Pro, your platinum position. And let's go back here. And I want to show you guys something. One more thing. Let's go back here. We're about to go to my favorite part. Listen, guys. When we say lead by example, all right, this is our back office. All those lights are not red, they're green. What does that mean? We're all in. Okay. If you really want to know how to get to the fastest profits as humanly possible, if you want to know how to make the high ticket commissions, you want to know how to create residuals of 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, I can go on and on. That's how our lifestyle is. That's why we're able to afford to live in Puerto Rico. Go all in, make that decision. And you know what? If you're sitting on the fence and go, well, I can't do that right now, it's too much for me. Listen, do what I did. Make your first purchase. Position yourself as the most highly profitable position, which is platinum. Get the Home Business Pro, and then little by little work your way towards paying half for Diamond, for Emerald, for Lead Generation Academy, and for Master Traffic Institute, because all of those levels are all split payments as well. So think about that. Neil's make it very, very feasible for all those of you who are on a tight budget to be able to go all in.
Yep, because he knows.
Absolutely. Now, Rich, we can go back here where they can see our face. Bring us back on camera, all of you guys.
And we're back.
Here I am. You guys can ask your questions. We're going to give you a little taste of LGA. This is the Lead Generation Academy section. What we like to do is just answer questions. And this is things about Power Lead System you don't understand. Maybe it's a mindset issue you've been dealing with for years. You know what? We're coaches. We're here to help you. We understand. We've been through it. Okay. So if you need advice about what to do next, this is the time to ask us. All right.
Yes.
We could unmute you. We have time right now. We can unmute 1 or 2 people that want to come out. You're comfortable with that. If